What's good, my lovelies? Hope everybody's well out there. If you've been here before, welcome back. Excuse me. If you've not been here before, welcome for the first time. I appreciate you guys coming. My name's Lindsay. I'm a dragon queen. You can find out other info about me down below. I won't get into that too much. We'll get into the reading today. Just felt compelled to do a reading about just giving you guys some messages. Is it just me or there's some funky ass energies going around? Huh? I don't know. Myself, I know a few of my clients and friends have been going through some funk. And so I'm going to see what's going on. Of course, it shifts within the earth, right? It's ascending. We got things happening. A lot of high vibe energies and low vibe energies kind of battling it out. Trying to battle for control, right? We see it in the 3D world. If you watch the news, you might see it on there. I don't watch the news personally. Too much negativity. Be careful of what you absorb and what you're ingesting. Not just foods, not just beverages. Anything you watch, anything you consume. Could be reading, could be pictures, gossipy stuff. You know, be very careful. Energies. If you want to stay at a high vibe energy, those are low vibe energies that are weaved within all of those things. So please just be careful and make sure you're protecting yourself, guys, especially right now, okay? With all the shit that's going down with everything, you know, there is a lot of negativity out there that's being portrayed as the forefront, as that's everything. You know, that's what's going on. This world is bad. This world is negative. This world is scary. You should be scared. You should be in fear. Remember, we choose our reality also, okay? There's also a lot of good going on. There's a lot of positivity going on, okay? You're probably trying to be super positive and the best version of yourself just by being here today with me, okay? Because I just try to spread love and make sure that I give some guidance that Spirit gives me to channel to you guys, and then anything that I've learned throughout my journey, I try to share that too and make sure that you guys, you know, hopefully pick up any kind of little tidbit that helps you on your journey, okay? We all need a little bit of help, myself included. I had to admit that today also to a friend of mine. Like, you might need help. I'm like, I do need help. So, asking and accepting help, guys, is not a sign of weakness, okay? It's a sign of strength, all right? Number one, you're strong enough to ask for the help, and you're strong enough to accept the help, okay? Scratched myself there. Goodness. When we're able to receive gifts and help and knowledge, whatever it is, it doesn't just have to be monetary. It can be anything that we receive, that we let ourselves receive: love, friendship, kindness, compassion, money also, gifts, knowledge, conversations, experiences, right? When we are opening our heart chakra to receive that and to fill our cup, right? Fill our cup up so that we have an abundance and an overflow, then it just makes it easier for us to give to others, right? If you're a naturally giving person automatically and sometimes you feel yourself overgiving, then you probably have the tendency to not receive very well and to not ask for help very well and things like that, okay? You might turn down compliments quick. You might dismiss them. Gifts, money, anything that people try to give you, especially strangers. No, that's okay. No, don't worry about it. No, don't do that. No, you shouldn't. No. Anything like that, you guys. This is all Spirit trying to give gifts to you that you've asked for. Just because they might not come in the package that you thought they would. You've asked for these gifts and Spirit is delivering them to you. Through earth angels, again, through experiences, through conversations, through things that you overhear, all right? Little things around us are super, super important, and they are gifts. When we start to realize all the little gifts around us, then that's when the bigger blessings start to come, okay? And they can flow in, because then it's more open, right? You have that flow of in and out open. It has to be balanced, giving and receiving. Be more in your feminine energy of receiving. Masculine energy is giving and doing and putting out, okay? If you find yourself doing that too much, then there needs to be a balance that comes back into play, okay? And I hope you guys stay balanced and make you feel better throughout these tough times and these tough energies. You know, that we're going through right now. It's just a weird time. Okay, we're all rolling with the punches the best we can. I'm proud of you guys. I'm here with you on a journey. I'm doing my best too, and trying to hang in there. Okay, so anyway, let's get to some of these words of wisdom. I'm gonna pull some affirmations, see what Spirit has to say with these. These cards are giant, so usually they fly everywhere. All right, 3, 4. Okay, we'll do 4. I'm all open for what Spirit has to say today for you guys, so this is what we're gonna do. Yes, 4. Courage above fear. Absolutely. What were we just talking about? You know, a lot of fear, a lot of things that seem scary, people telling you to be scared of, so many things every day, new things every day that you should watch out for, that you should be aware of, that you should protect yourself from, okay? The only thing you need to protect yourself from is low vibe energies, okay? Anything that's not positive, anything that's not for your highest good, all right? Have the courage to get through your fears, all right? I shared something on my Instagram and Facebook today. I can't remember the exact words, but it was very similar to this, and pretty much had to do with, you know, you don't necessarily have courage and strength because you don't have fear. You have courage and strength because you do have fear and you get through it, okay? Awesome affirmation. Don't live in fear, you guys. It's a trap, right? They have things out there to try to control us and try to manipulate our energies so that they can suck off our energies, okay? They, whoever you want to label as they. We're not going to get into that. If you're on the same page as me, you know where I'm going with this, all right? But that's how they gain control of you and your soul and your energies. Seriously, though, okay? Because once they get you fear, once they get you held down, once they get you in a little box that they want you in, by being depressed, by being, you know, fucked up all the time, whatever substance it is, by not being in your right mind and connecting with higher spirit, just giving your energies to whoever, whenever, whatever energies they may be, sexual or not, doesn't matter. You know, a lot of us are out there giving energies, even friendship energies, to those who don't deserve our friendship, okay? So protect yourself from that, right? Don't be scared of these things. Just protect yourself from that. But as far as everybody trying to feed into all this bullshit fear, you know what I mean? Once you quiet your mind and stop listening to everybody else's opinions, okay? There's a study for each side. There's 2 sides. People argue the sides, right? And there's studies and things that people come up for each side. Just do your research, all right? When you understand how energies roll and how vibrations roll, and you can understand kind of how the world works and kind of what's going on now, and take back control of your energies and feel more in control and balanced in your life, okay? I like the next one since I've been drinking coffee all day. Coffee in one hand, confidence in the other. Awesome. Because that's a lot of C's going on. Maybe some of y'all's name starts with C. See the higher power. See the higher perspective. See all the good that's around you, okay? Courage, coffee, confidence. I like that shit, all right? Speaking of coffee, I'm going to take a drink break real quick. Bro, I've been going through it too, like I was saying earlier, but I even cried this morning, you know what I mean? Like, energies just got overwhelming, and it got a bit rough, you know? So I just had to release. I'm like, fuck it, let me do some crying real quick and get this shit out, you know? Some things haven't been going like I want them to lately, you know, but I know that it's for my highest good, and I just have to keep pushing through. As to where some days I might feel like staying in bed all day, that's fine, I can do that, but in moderation. I gotta push through that, have the courage to get through that fear and get through the bullshit and depression, get my ass up, and motivate myself to motivate you guys, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. You got this, you guys. Get your coffee, get your water, get your tea, get your whatever you be drinking on, and fucking hold that muscle up. Hold that bicep up on the other side. You got the strength, you got the confidence and courage to get through this, you guys. I absolutely believe in you. Just make sure you look at the bright side of things, okay? When we dwell on the negative and the bad and what's going on that's horrible, and read all about the murders and killings and bombings, and that's all that we're thinking about. You're just thinking about the bad. There's so much good out there too, okay, that you could be looking at. It depends on what you want to focus on. That's your choice. No excuses, no victimhood, right? You got this. You have the power to change your reality. Give yourself credit because you are doing the best you can. Whew! Needed to hear that today. What was I just talking about? Oh, need to repaint that nail too. Speaking of. Seriously. Give yourself credit. You're doing the best you can. If you get up and get through it and do one thing that you didn't think you were going to do today, or make one step, one half of a step in progress in your life, you're doing good, you guys. It's not easy to get through. Sometimes it feels like I'm fucking chained to the ground and I'm dragging my feet through sludge trying to make progress, okay? But I keep going. You have to keep going, you guys. All right? You're doing the best you can. Give yourself credit. You're doing... If you know you can do better and you're not doing better, all right? What's your choices? To do better or to not do better, right? So, if you're not doing better and you know you can, get that motivation up and inspiration to get your ass up and do it. Now, even if it's a little part of it, if you're trying, if you really are doing the best you can, okay? Not what somebody else's definition of you doing the best you can, okay? What you yourself, in your own mind, in your own realm, in your own life, if you are doing the best you can, that's all you can do. If the best you can that day is you got out of bed and you brushed your teeth and you took a shower and you didn't do that shit for the last week, congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. That's a big fucking deal, y'all. Okay? Celebrate these little things, these little accomplishments, all right? You do these little things and you congratulate yourself, then it gives you confidence to do one more thing. I can do one more thing. I can do one more thing. And then you just start snowballing into doing all the things, right? And nobody can stop you. Don't call it a dream, call it a plan. You can dream it, you can envision it, you can think about it, but only do that for so long, right? A day. Because you want to, I do have a vision board and you want to meditate on what you want each day. Woo! Itchy nose. And, but after that, take the action, take the steps to plan it out, right? To put those dreams into action, to make a plan, right? If this is what you want, if you want a big house, what do you need to do to get there? Well, you got to figure out first what house you want, right? How much money it takes to get the house, right? Where you want to live. How big do you want the house to be? How do you determine how big do you want the house to be? Well, you got to figure out if you want a family or not, or if you already have a family, right? These are all little things, just very practical, simple things that reaching our goals, sometimes we skip over and thinking it's just so hard to do when we just have to break it down in these little steps, right? And take care of things as they come, right? If you don't have a family and you want a family, start creating the life you want to live. So if you don't have a family yet, but you want one, and you're able to get a house, then start building that life, right? Towards getting a house. Or start saving to where you'll have the money when you're ready, when you find your person, to get that house, okay? If you want to get a new car and the job you have right now isn't cutting it, or you don't think you're able to pay your bills and save enough with the job, you have options. No excuses, right? You can either ask for a promotion because you're not getting paid what you're worth. You can change jobs, okay? There's plenty of jobs available out here. You can create a job, you guys. Plenty of you have, all of us have these talents and skills that we hide from the world. We think they're just hobbies and we don't want anybody to see because we think we'll be judged. And that's what we could be making some money off of. And inspiring others to do, and being creative and being joyful in our everyday life, right? And following our passions and our dreams and making a plan for them, right? So, make sure you're putting those dreams into action. Don't call it a comeback. Just get your shit together. Balance yourself, you guys. And I'm telling you, everything's much easier when you do. The harder times are much easier to get through if you just have the confidence and the boundaries up to, to look at the good perspective, the boundaries up to cancel out any fear and low vibe energies, anything like that, okay? Let's see what the Light Seers Tarot has to say today that has to do with what's going on too. I see two cards just flipped upside down. Okay, we don't just go ahead and shuffle them again because I don't know what was going on there. Alright, that was like 6 cards. Just a couple cards for the spirit, for the situation today, to help my lovelies get out of their funk. And there we go. Now we're floating. There she is. Wonderful. Wow, this card's been coming up a lot lately, you guys. If you've watched any of my readings lately, then you've seen this. Or if you follow think it was even on the daily guidance reading that I did on my Instagram the other day. I think. Anywho's, it's 6 of Cups. Some of you are having a hard time right now because you've lost a loved one. It could be a child. It could be a friend, a family member, a pet. Okay? First and foremost, I'm very sorry for your loss if this is your situation. Okay? Definitely have my condolences. You had a lot of love for this person, or pet. There's a lot of love between you. Easily shared love, easily expressed love, and a balanced love. Okay? There is reciprocation, equal give and take. But know that this person, if this is your situation, they are absolutely with you and they are guiding you through this hard time also, okay? You will feel them around you. It will feel like a loving, warm, light energy, very comforting, okay? Feels like a big hug. You see the hugs, the pets. Very comforting, all right? You might even smell their scent. Something might even fall. You know what I mean? Lights will go out. You'll find pennies, dimes. My uncle leaves dimes a lot. That passed away back in 2008. Rest in peace, Uncle Craig. I leave. He leaves me dimes, and dimes. He's left me dimes where I knew there wasn't a dime there before, and I'd turn it, and then the dime was there. And I've had witnesses to that stuff too. So they are around you guys. We just have to pay attention to the signs, okay, and what's going on around us. A lot of love between you guys. Again, just know that they're guiding you. If you didn't lose a loved one, then this is just about your ancestors and any past loved ones, if it wasn't recent, that are definitely around you, that are here to guide you and comfort you. But you have to stay out of the fear mentality. You have to remain in your courage and in your balance and your confidence, because you remain more clear-headed and more strong-minded, and then you can hear the messages from your past loved ones then, okay? It's much easier to hear when your mind's not all cleared up with being scared with every fucking step you make every day because somebody told you some other shit to be afraid of, okay? Cancel that shit out, bro. This cancel culture, let's cancel fucking news. Let's cancel all the negative news. How about that? Any positive news, come with it. Anybody who wants to post some negative shit all the time, go fuck yourself. We're tired of that shit, bro. We want some positivity around here, all right? We got these loving angels with us and around us, guiding us, right? And then you got this fucking low vibe, evil ass shit trying to pull us the other way. Look over here, look at all this bad shit. Don't look at the good shit. Why not? Because it only benefits them. It only benefits those energies, right? Being in these high vibe energies, these beautiful, loving, positive energies, benefit you. And then benefit everybody else around you, okay? Bring people up to your level, you guys. You're a shiny, bright light. Bring them up to your level. Don't go down to theirs. You can't help sick people by getting sick. You can't help poor people by getting poor. You have to lift yourself up. Be the leader. Be that strong one. Follow your intuition and your guides. Step into your power. And live the beautiful life you were made to live. That you chose to come here to live. Some of you are healers and guides. You have so much knowledge and love that you could be sharing and spreading to the world, but for some reason you're hiding it. Okay? Share that love with the world. Share them hugs. Share the messages. Some of you are getting messages, you know, you're psychic, and you're getting messages from spirit, from other people's loved ones, that they're urging you. You think you're imagining it. They've been trying to get through to you, and they've been urging you to please tell this person this, or please say this to this person. These are not coincidences, you guys. Coincidences do not exist. Everything, absolutely everything, tiny to the tiniest molecule, minuscule, whatever the word, teeniest little thing is, absolutely orchestrated perfectly for how things need to flow in your life, okay? Share those gifts with the world, you guys. Share that love. Share those messages. Now is the time. The world absolutely needs you, okay? And then we have the Judgment card. Look at that. What were we just talking about? Connecting to your guides, connecting with your higher self, opening your heart chakra to receiving, right? There's a bunch of green there. Look at her. super connected, and she's expressing herself. She's dancing. Look, turn them dreams into plans. Some of you want to be dancers. Some of you have these artistic, beautiful ideas, creative ideas that you've been dreaming about. Now it's time to put it into action, right? Don't call it a dream. Call it a plan. Your guides are there to help you. Open your heart to receiving the messages. Open your heart to receiving help, love from the 3D and from the 5D, okay? Number 20 is significant. Look that up. To me, 20 is also 1010, which is endings and new beginnings. But you can look up 20 angel number, and it'll tell you more online about that, okay? But it's time for you to end this fear-based life, right? Stop being scared. Step into your power and your courage. Share the messages that you're given. Listen to the messages that you're given. You're surrounded by abundance, my lovelies. There's so much around you. So much love and positivity. If you just open yourself up a little bit, breathe, close your eyes, and receive. Okay? Super dope. See if I can... Don't fall over. Lots of communication with spirit there, though, you guys. I don't know what else to tell you about that. I mean, it's so obvious, you know what I mean? Look, even little Cindy Lou Who is looking up, right? She's like, hey, talk to me. I'm here. I'm here to receive guidance, right? It's not silly. It's not your imagination. It's not made up. It's not evil, okay? Our guides and our angels are there to help us, to guide us, right? This 3D life sometimes ain't easy to navigate. But you have the choice to listen to your good angel or the devil. The evil, the negative. I prefer to call it the negative. You don't have to live in low vibe energies. You don't have to live in fear. Once you find out the truth for yourself, then you stand in that truth and you speak that truth, okay? No matter what anybody tells you. When you know and you feel in your intuition and in your gut that that shit's right, and then it's proven to be right, I don't care. You can look back in your life and know something you told somebody 5 years ago might have came true 2 years ago. Whatever it was, there's at least one thing you can look back on and be like, hey, I knew that shit was going to happen. And you remember the feeling you had when you said it was going to happen and nobody believed you? Guess what? You're having that feeling again, but you're ignoring it. Stop ignoring it, my lovelies. Okay? You're given this feeling for a reason. These nudges, this intuition, these nagging feelings. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. It's not your imagination. All right? I'm going to pull a dragon card or two just to see what comes out for guidance, but mostly I want to see the colors because I want to see maybe what chakras, excuse me, releasing that fear again, what chakras you guys might need to work on. For who all is tuning in today, what might be blocked for you. There's some obvious ones that have to do with what we're talking about today, but I want my dragons to come out and help us. So just 2 cards, please, my beautiful dragon spirits. 2 cards to finish out the reading for a little bit additional guidance. And do 1 more card, please. Woo! Okay, I have 1, not 12. Just 1 more card, please, my beautiful dragons. 1, just 1. Okay, I'll take that one. Alright. Blue dragon from the Pleiades prepares you to accept source healing. Bruh! What's we been talking about the whole time, son? Accept a heart activation. Give and receive heart healing. Fuck, that's so dope. I love when shit like that happens. Again, with the heart chakra, with the green, giving and receiving. We just talked about that, right? The blue dragon from the Pleiades. Blue has to do with your what? Throat chakra. Say it with me. Say it with me twice. Throat chakra. Look at that beautiful blue dragon from the Pleiades. You might have had a past life in the Pleiades. Pleiadian. You might have been a Pleiadian. Is that the right term? I think so. It is now. This dragon has a blue flame on her crown, on her third eye. Thank you. Well, it's kind of in between on the dragon, if you look there. Can you see it? Which is perfect. Crown eye, third chakra. There's purples and whites going on in here, which have to do with the third eye and the crown chakra. But yeah, Accept the activation, you guys, that's going on. Your heart is trying to be activated. It's trying to open more so that you're open to receiving the blessings. Look at all these blessings. Look at all your help. Look at all your bright, shiny little orbs around you, your guides. Look at you. You're looking at your guides. You know they're there. You just ain't listening, son. And you have this potential. You are glowing. You are a flower. You're absolutely beautiful and unique. Handsome, whatever you prefer. You're fucking badass, yo. You have these gifts to give to the world. Stop holding them in and release them. Speak your truth. Use your throat chakra. You're blocking it. Open yourself up. Be your true, beautiful self. And move forward on your path, guys. You got this. And then we also have the crystal yellow dragon, which is our solar plexus, the yellow, which has to do with our self-confidence and our self-worth. Okay? If you're listening to gossipy things and just looking at Instagram all day of models of Photoshop pics that aren't real, and you're comparing yourself to all that, then you're probably being pretty nasty to yourself in your head and being down on yourself, and your confidence and your self-worth is being affected. So cut that shit out too. All right? It opens up the crystal yellow dragon opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. There's about our crown chakra again. We also have some orange going on with this beautiful dragon. Orange is what? Your sacral chakra. Oh, her wings are orange too. Hi, Beans. Orange has to do with your sacral chakra, which has to do with creativity, your passions, also sexual energies, things like that. Okay, so it might be that I think I'm gonna go with both of them anyway. Your solar plexus and your sacral chakra need a little bit of opening too, along with your throat chakra, and having to do with creativity and all of that has to do with you getting those ideas out there and opening your throat chakra, like we were saying with this dragon, and expressing your creativity. So they are all working together, right? The orange sacral has to do with creating and having the passion to create and knowing that you can create what you want to create, right? The solar plexus chakra with the yellow has to do with the confidence and the self-worth to know that what you create is good enough and needs to be put out there, right? You're worthy enough to receive any blessings. You're worthy enough to receive any praise. You're worthy enough that what you know and what you put out there is good information, is knowledgeable, and is helpful to those around you. And then up to your throat chakra of obviously using that chakra to deliver these messages, right? You create it, you have the confidence to put it out there, and then you use your throat and your speech to put it out there, right? It's really simple, you guys. I've had to do it with myself with this channel. I don't know why I was stuck like a deer in the headlights. Kind of like, I don't know, afraid to put videos out kind of, or like that I wasn't doing it right. All of that. I just kept judging myself instead of just jumping out there and doing it. It is what it is, you guys, right? If my hair's messed up, if my makeup messed up, if the lighting's off a little bit, as long as y'all are picking up what I'm putting down, and you can hear what I say and it's helping you even in the tiniest bit, then that's all that I need, right? That's what we need. I don't have to be fucking perfect, okay? Spirit's all over this reading, dumping all these messages all over this bitch, okay? So do it too. I don't care. You just have to start somewhere. Have the courage to start somewhere, okay? Stop looking at the negative things in life and start putting your perception on the positive things and focusing on that and all of the things that you have, okay? You are absolutely blessed right now. Noticing all that you are blessed with will only bring more, you guys, okay? I didn't want this reading to be that long, but I hope it helped, and I hope it wasn't too long for you guys to get through. Like and subscribe. Share it with your friends if you don't mind. I thank you so much for being here. Have a most wonderful day. Stay woke.